Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us here on Morning Plus as we are bringing you extended winter weather coverage all morning long. Right now, we want to take a closer look at areas above us and what's being experienced there.
That's right. So we know here in West Michigan, we are seeing a lot of conditions that have a lot of wind involved, a lot of snow involved. We want to check in up north in Traverse City, and that's where we find the Weather Channel meteorologist Chris Bruin for us there. Chris, good morning to you. I mean, we can see the blowing snow already, so what's going on up there?
Hey, it's pretty brutal. I mean, this is a winter storm that even, Michiganders up here in Traverse City, are kind of staying close to home. I mean, it's tough travel conditions. Thankfully, school's out still for winter break. But the big issue is a lot of people are trying to get maybe back home from Christmas with family or friends, or maybe get to somewhere for New Year's. Today is not going to be that day. I mean, we're going to be in these conditions not just this morning, but all afternoon. And getting around, I mean, we're in town, downtown Traverse City, and at times there's whiteout. I want to take you out to the street and just show you what we're dealing with. This is probably the best visibility we've had in the last few hours. So at times, you can see maybe over a half mile to a mile or so, but then these squalls come in, or really big wind gusts will come in and create whiteout conditions at times. And with all that rain that we had last night, all of that has now frozen. So there's a solid sheet of ice under the snow that has accumulated on the roads. This is Front Street, all right? That car's less than a block away from me. And look at how visibility just goes downhill in a hurry. And you can imagine when you get out to more of the exposed areas just outside town, it's even worse. I mean, we've talked to even snowplow drivers that as they're clearing out some of these parking lots, they say they can't even see. And even getting into town this morning was really difficult. So, I'm sure some businesses are closed, but I'm sure some are trying to open. It's going to be tough to get around today. This is an absolute difficult travel day. And not only that, power outages continue to grow. Last check, we were up over 107,000 customers. 107,000 customers in the state of Michigan. A lot of that here in the central and northern part of the state, and of course up in the UP, where they got blizzard conditions. Now at times, we may not be under the blizzard warning here. We'll come out of the street so the cars can come in. But at times, even here in Traverse City, we may not be under a blizzard warning, but we'll have blizzard conditions from time to time. So don't be caught off guard. You don't want to be trapped out in this weather. Wind chills are down below zero. We've got temperatures continuing to fall into the low 20s. And while we've had a pretty decent year as far as snow goes, we're actually running a surplus before the snow even started last night. We're only going to be adding to that. And Marquette, last check, had over 22 inches, and we're not even done with the snow there. We've already seen, I would say here, 2 to 4 inches. It's hard to get an accurate measure of it because you look at the road, and yeah, it's been plowed, but there's areas where you can actually see grass over here. So the wind blows this, right? But then it deposits right there. So you got drifts like, maybe 6 inches deep. Some drifts are even higher than that. So I would say we've seen anywhere from 3-4 inches, and we are going to anticipate, at least in the northern part of Michigan, another 4 to 6 inches on top of what we've already picked up. And the snow, lake enhanced bands, that's when you get into the blinding conditions, when you see the snowfall rates pick up. But it's during those bands where it actually pulls down the stronger winds just above the surface, and that's when you get your strongest gusts over 60 miles per hour. In fact, Leland, which is maybe 30 minutes to the north here of Traverse City, they actually have 60-mile-an-hour gusts. So power outages, Tanner, Deja, are going to continue, and I think it's a power outage story and a travel story, mainly from the visibility, because these winds are just brutal when combined with that snow.
Yeah, meteorologist Chris Bruin from the Weather Channel. We appreciate you giving us that update. We can see it right there. I mean, the visibility, it's got to be brutal, and we can hear that wind in your microphone, right? We can feel how windy it is there. So we want you to get warm, but we know you got a lot of reporting to do, so we will let you go. Thank you so much for that report. We appreciate it.